Hello, this is Chetan Narula reporting for Cricket World, and my current pit stop is Manchester. We have flown all across the Irish Sea to kickstart the English summer, Indian cricket in the English summer. Of course, India beat Ireland 2-0 very easily in their, I would say, a warm-up T20 series. No disrespect to the Irish team, but India never really got out of second gear in that two-match series. Of course, England now will present an entirely different challenge, a very strong challenge, arguably two of the best limited overs sides in world cricket at the moment, going hammer and tongs at it for the next 3 T20s and 3 ODIs over the next 2 weeks before there's a 10-15 day gap before the first of the 5 test series starts on August 1. Right now though, it's all about Manchester. You can see how sunny it is. Last time I came here in 2014, it was not as sunny. It rained quite a bit. It was bitterly cold as well. But now let's build up towards this T20 series, what this T20I series means for both sides. They've, a lot of bragging rights. Like I said, two of the best sides in world cricket at the moment. So a lot of bragging rights up for grabs. India beat England 2-1 in a bilateral T20I series last year in January. The last time these two sides played in T20 cricket. But apart from that, both sides are preparing for the 2019 ODI World Cup. So a lot of preparation to be had against a strong opponent. Of course, India are going to be playing a really big game of that World Cup here at this ground at Old Trafford. They'll be playing Pakistan. So it doesn't get bigger than that, does it? Building up again, like I said, so England have played 9 T20s in their last 1 year. They've won 5 of them. They've played against the likes of South Africa, West Indies, Australia and New Zealand. Didn't really do well in the tri-series against the Aussies and the Kiwis earlier in March. Lost 3 out of 4 games in that tournament. So they've rung in some few changes. They've got assistant coach Paul Fabres, who's taken over, overlooking the T20 side of things with Trevor Villiers. He's stepped back a bit. He's going to be taking care of tests and ODIs for England. Also, they've made a very good strategic change. Jos Buttler has moved up to the opening spot for England, at least in T20 cricket. And of course, that worked like a charm, didn't it? I mean, they beat Australia by 20-odd runs, and Jos Buttler got the quickest English T20 half century of just 22 balls. Of course, the Indian cricketers are all too familiar with him. He scored quite a few runs in the Indian Premier League playing for the Rajasthan Royals, if I can see right. 548 runs in 13 matches at a stunning strike rate of 155. So the Indian bowlers in particular, playing for different franchises in the IPL, are all too familiar with how Jos Buttler plays. But there are other batsmen as well. You have Jason Roy, Alex Hales and Johnny Bairstow, not to mention their skipper Ewan Morgan. They all have this aggressive, adventurous side to English cricket now, to English limited overs cricket now, and it's really working like a treat. Of course, the pitches are batsman friendly, and that helps a tad as well. It's going to be India's biggest challenge, the Indian bowling's biggest challenge in the last 1 year. Of course, now that we talk about India, they've played 20 T20Is in the last 1 year. They've played against West Indies, Australia, Sri Lanka, New Zealand, South Africa, and then that tri-series in Sri Lanka and Bangladesh participating as well. So they've won 15 out of those 20 T20Is. They've done really well. The one thing that has been a constant for them though, they've played 2 wrist spinners. Apart from that tri-series, they played 2 wrist spinners throughout, and they've also played Jasprit Bumrah and Bhuvneshwar Kumar throughout, except that tri-series when those 2 were rested. So the big news for the Indian camp is that Jasprit Bumrah has been ruled out of this T20 series. He suffered a thumb injury while bowling in the first T20I in Ireland, so a costly trip there. Washington Sundar is also ruled out. He did well in the tri-series, and we have Krunal Pandya, Hardik Pandya's brother, and Deepak Chahar. Both of them all-round, can bat, can bowl. So both of them have been included in this T20I side. But again, it remains to be seen if either of them will get will get an opportunity in this 3-match series. Not surely in the first T20I, India will like to go on with their with their effective combination. The only question mark is their batting order, how it's going to line up, not the quality of the batting lineup. Of course, we have Rohit Sharma, Shikhar Dhawan, KL Rahul, Suresh Raina, all striking half centuries in Ireland, but these are all batsmen that bat in the top 3. So you have Dhawan, Rohit, Suresh Raina, he's been batting well. He's been scoring a lot of aggressive runs in South Africa in the Tri-Series. He's really natural at number 3 in T20 cricket. So, Suresh Raina, Virat Kohli, MS Dhoni. Then comes the middle order. There's one spot remaining. Who do you give it to? You give it to Rahul, Manish Pandey, Dinesh Karthik. Manish Pandey has done really well in terms of his statistics, at least. He scored a lot of runs. He's averaging 90 since January in T20 international cricket. I mean international cricket. I'm not talking about the IPL. He's played South Africa in the Tri-Series. So he's done really, really well in T20 cricket, averaging 90. That's batting late in the order. That's not an easy thing to achieve. So you can't really ignore that. And of course, you have Dinesh Karthik, who's still an understudy, you can say, to MS Dhoni. So India, that's how India line up. There's just 1 or 2 spots up for grabs. You have Umesh Yadav stepping in for Jasprit Bumrah. Of course, India's pace is weakened because of Bumrah, who's really penetrative with his lengths and Yorkers in the death overs. He's really a treasure in limited overs cricket, so that's a huge miss. But then you have the 2 wrist spinners. You have Hardik Pandya. Will India play a third pacer? I mean, it's been hot. The sun's been baking, so you expect the pitch to be dry, a bit on the slower side, and help for the leg spinners. England have a leg spinner as well, Adil Rashid, who will partner up with Moeen Ali. So India will also be playing against a leg spinner for a quality leg spinner after a while. So it's going to be an electric contest. This is the story for this 3-match T20 series, which lays into the ODI series. Like I said, a lot of bragging rights up for grabs, a lot of preparation to be done for the ODI World Cup. It's England versus India. It's the summer of cricket that we have been waiting for.